Here we go.
Oh, that ball just hit us.
I'm Jeb Blunt. I'm with Sales Gravy, and I'm here with Jason Eatman, who is the founder of DGI, a hyper-growth tech company. And what Jason has done with this company is unbelievable. If you think about this, in 2009, you guys started in the living room, and now you're a $50 million company.
That's right.
And your focus is on sales and optimizing your sales team so that you can take advantage of basically a changed message. Instead of selling hardware, you sell business outcomes. So,
well, I think the first thing about selling business outcomes that's very important, Jeb, is you have to believe that you're actually going to produce the outcome. Like if the business model doesn't deliver, it's just a sales tech. It's just a sales gimmick. And I'm not really in that business. So the first thing that the business has to operationalize some type of business outcome. And then you just get people to believe in it. I mean, because I've seen any of us sell constantly. We go to parties and talk about movies that we love. We talk about books that we've read. We talk about restaurants we like. Anybody can sell. You just got to believe that it's true. And so the thing that I've done at Development Group is everyone really believes in what we're doing.
So tell me why focusing on a business outcome is more important than focusing on a transactional solution, and how that's changed the message and given you such a competitive edge in your particular space.
Well, I'm glad you asked that, because I don't think there's anything wrong with business models that sell stuff. We as consumers need stuff, and businesses need stuff. But honestly, in the tech industry, there's a shortage of companies that are truly partnering with the organizations. And so, and what I mean by partnering is, if the success criteria of your business model isn't aligned with the success criteria of the consumer, then you can't really help facilitate business outcomes. If I just sell stuff, that's okay, but your success as a business is at the point of sale. Meanwhile, the customer is just taking the stuff and doing something profound with it. What a partner truly does is they understand exactly what problem they're trying to solve, which, by the way, with technology is almost never technical.
Right.
It's almost never technical. And so the fact of the matter is what are you trying to do? In schools, superintendents are trying to boost their marketability to import teachers and import, and get those students from neighboring districts to come in. Those are the problems we're trying to solve. It's never technology. In fact, a lot of people confuse the business objectives with technical success criteria, and I'm not saying that the technical stuff isn't important. I am saying that they're actually just prerequisites for the business outcome.
So it's sort of like where we are. It's a ticket to get into the game. You have to have the prerequisites and good prices, the right architecture, all those things. You have to have that to walk through the door.
That's right.
But when you get in the game, it's your ability to ask deeper questions, to step into the prospect's shoes, to think about where they're trying to go, even if they can't see it themselves, and articulate a picture, or you call them business success plans. Articulate a business success plan so that you're literally sitting down with there and you're planning the future collaboratively with the prospect.
Right.
But before you can do that, they got to believe something about you, because everybody else is coming in and is selling stuff.
That's right.
So how do you fit this script to get them to engage in deeper conversations about the future? Because it's way more complex for them to do that.
I love the term flip the script, because I flip the folks. And I don't mean I'm laying people off, but I have to change the way people think about how to solve the problem. At the root of a technology purchase, there's a problem that needs to be solved. And it just takes conversation, open-ended questions.
Right.
We learn about that in your books, is don't ask closed questions, ask open-ended questions, get the customer to talk. That's actually easy, but we have to actually listen.
Right.
Because a lot of people confuse listening for waiting for their turn to talk.
Well, it's interrogating versus having a conversation.
That's right.
So I just go through my list of questions versus really listening to you.
Yeah.
But this is why I think in your world, we know that EQ, emotional intelligence, is powerful. Like my ability to interact with you and influence you as another human being gives me a decided competitive edge. But I also have to be smart, because I have to be able to connect the dots beyond the stuff to what a business outcome is in a way that helps you see it so that you buy into it. Especially in a day where so much of the IT spend is or the budget is being housed someplace else.
That's right, 60%. We're seeing 60% of the decisions about IT spend are made outside of IT because IoT is hitting us, and they're tired of IT not being a relevant contributor to the actual business objectives that matter, the overall strategic goals of the organization. So yeah, but to your point though, it takes someone smart, and truly, I quit looking for salespeople a while ago, and I started looking for business people with sales acumen.
Yes. People who have the ability to get along, the ability to manage their emotions, the ability to influence emotions, but also the ability to put things together, put these, I call them disparate ideas, things that are all over the place,
Smart.
and connect them in a different way. You've got to be smart. So, last question for you, because I'm in complete awe of you. You're my hero, my superhero. You doubled the size of your company every year. You went from 0 to $50 million.
That's right.
So like, I just want to know how it feels like to be on that type of trajectory, because it's.
I don't know. Have you ever flown off the rails of a roller coaster before? Well, I'm joking, but one of the things that my brilliant business partner did a long time ago is we started making decisions 7 years ago, and we acted like a bigger company. I mean, that's one of the first steps, I think, is you have to act your way into a new way of thinking. You can't think your way into a new way of acting. And so that was a big thing. We built this thing to just grow. And not for growth's sake. Growth is sometimes measured in things you can't see, like maturity and focus. I mean, one of the years when we decided just to focus on California, just to focus on public sector, it looked like we were shrinking because we were getting rid of commercial sector customers. But actually, that's when the company exploded, because we were able to gain expertise and focus.
I love what you said, and I want to just drive this message home. If you want to move up in anything in your life, whether it's your business, whether it's your career, or you want to be the boss, you need to act like you were there before you get there. You need to decide in your mind that's who you're going to be before you get there. It doesn't happen because you're there. It happens because you decide you're going to be there. And it's hard to explain how you go from 0 to $50 million out of your living room since 2009. So I'm trying to get are we 7 years?
9.
9 years. Sales math. 9 years. It's because you made the decision. And if you hang out with the guys at DGI and you watch their mindset, their entire mindset is, we're already here. You're already $100 million. And all you got to do is just find the path that takes you there.
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the interview.